Hi, my name is Corina Catterson Flynn and I am Project Manager with Donegal Parent and Family Support Service, which is a community-based family and parent support charity that covers County Donegal. And I suppose our interest in mediation comes from both a management point of view in terms of my own role and our team leaders within our service. And also from the point of view, we recently took on a new initiative in 2021 that works with families who are co-parenting when separated. So that brings an added set of complexities in terms of supporting families to work through those issues. And it was at one of our team meetings, we realized that albeit within our role, we use a lot of mediation principles. We didn't have any staff members trained that could apply a solid evidence-based framework in terms of taking families through that process. And also from my own point of view, in terms of a line management point of view, in terms of issues that came to the table, I wanted to suppose a concrete framework that I could work issues through. And I suppose it was very important to us that we needed to move with that as a service because we'd recently taken on more staff, so our service was growing bigger. So we had a twofold approach in terms of engaging with the training initially. So I suppose from the outset, our experience has been hugely positive with the course from the initial correspondence until the actual practice within the course. And I suppose there was a few key things as a service that we took away, and we were fortunate that we had two staff trained in the same programme. And I suppose our key learning was from the point of view, as I've mentioned before, of having a solid framework in terms of managing issues within our service. And then obviously having the opportunity through knowledge from the course to progress, which two of us are, onto the family mediation training that's upcoming. In terms of the accelerated learning from the course, and experientially for me, that was one of my biggest learnings in terms of the opportunity for growth within a supported learning framework. I suppose a shock initially was the fact we were mediating from the first day, and it's not something that I had expected, but it's something that in terms of your capacity and skill to see that grow over the 3 weeks. And I suppose as somebody undertaking new training, the confidence that gives you then to go and practice afterwards. And I suppose we've had a few scenarios whereby we've put the training into practice since, and we had to put it into practice fairly quickly. And we done it in a co-facilitated way as the two colleagues that undertook the training. So it was brilliant, I suppose, to be able to action on the training straight away. And I suppose that's one bit of advice I would give to anybody that's about to undertake it, is to use it quickly and have a plan for using it when you finish the course. In terms of other things we took away from the course was just the capacity and knowledge and skill of the lecturers to mind the processes as well when we had opportunity to practice with other participants on the course. And I suppose a key thing in any learning is around the opportunity for supported critique when you do it. And I suppose that was huge for me, especially in terms of, because how we think we are in a situation and how we are can sometimes be very different. But I suppose the support that we received after experiencing different scenarios in terms of the critique that was offered back to us, and I suppose that adds to the skill that you take away then as a result of participating with the course. And I suppose I spoke a little bit about the application of a framework. A lot of our work within our service is around building relationships, building trust, and I suppose working from a very non-judgmental approach, and also an approach that is individual to families that we meet. And very often you have families that arrive at the service in crisis. And I suppose for us to have a very, very clear staged process to work them through those issues. As we were saying afterwards, in one scenario we got to practice before Christmas, it's a huge gift to give people. And I suppose when they know that practitioners are trained and are confident in using those frameworks as well, it very much makes the client we engage feel very safe and secure within that. So I suppose both from a personal and professional point of view, the course afforded us huge growth in learning. It afforded us to add another piece of service delivery onto our overall service objectives, which was huge for us. And also the nature of where we are now moving with the training is going to add huge value to our overall service delivery. And for myself as a manager, managing a team of 17 people, I suppose conflict is a thing that's always going to arise. And I suppose the big thing for me, and a very clear message in the training, is around never to fear conflict, but to move with it and move through it, and to very much notice and be aware of who you are within that. And I think if we give ourselves time to do that as managers and as people engaging with people that are experiencing issues that needs working through, I think we do a great justice in that regard. So from the point of Donegal Parent and Family Support Service and anybody working in the charity sector, I would highly, highly recommend the course with the Mediation Foundation of Ireland. And I think testament to it is how well executed the course was in terms of communication between the sessions, in terms of the opportunity and the openness of tutors to be contacted in between times. So you felt very, very safe and secure, and most importantly, felt very competent to use the skills and resources upon completion of the course. So from our point of view, we would highly recommend the course to anybody that may be thinking of undertaking it.